Have you ever wondered, what is qualitative research? Why you might use it? What qualitative data could contribute to your research? How to plan for using it? Join us as we enter the world of qualitative research to discover the wonders and insights that await. To begin, let us take a moment to introduce the trio of qualitative research specialists who will be our guides on this journey. Meet Jessica, responsive, relatable, rapport-building expert. With a smile, eye contact, and warmth, she knows how to make folks feel comfortable and can get anyone talking. Randall, inquisitive, engaged, master of exploration. With expert active listening skills and an ability to think on his feet, he knows how to follow up with just the right questions to get to the heart of any issue. And last, but most definitely not least, meet Mahan, scholar of synthesis. With an unsurpassed ability to distill big concepts and large amounts of data into manageable, user-friendly results, she can turn your stacks of audio files into a well-organized report in no time.
Hello, welcome to this edition of Entering the World of Qualitative Research. This is the first in a series of short instructional videos aimed at providing research investigators who may not have a lot of experience with qualitative research an overview of some of the key elements that contribute to a sound, rigorous qualitative research project. We're joined today by Brianna. Brianna is a health services researcher who has spent a lot of her career using surveys and questionnaires to collect research data. And she has an upcoming research project where she's thinking about using qualitative research methods. And so she's here today to tell us a little bit about her proposed project. And we'll talk and see if qualitative research methods are a good fit for her.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Welcome. So my research area of interest is actually prevention of HIV, and I focus on disseminating and implementing evidence-based interventions for the prevention of HIV. So I have a new proposal that I'm thinking about using existing evidence-based intervention within a new population and context.
Well, this is excellent because it sounds like what you want to do is really understand this context and see how you might want to modify your intervention to really best fit your new target population.
Yeah, that's exactly. So I'm kind of trying to see if qualitative research will help me with that. So what exactly is qualitative research?
I'm really glad you asked because qualitative research really allows you the opportunity to sort of explore a particular topic. It also helps you to look for insights into your research questions. And it can even allow investigators to generate hypotheses based on listening to what your participants have to say.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. And these methods can be really useful for uncovering and understanding the values, beliefs, and experiences of different groups of people. So it sounds like this could be a really good fit for your study.
Yeah, I think so. And I think understanding the people is one piece, but this is a different setting. So I guess I'd like to kind of learn more about how, what are the barriers of this new context that I'll be entering for this new intervention.
Right. So you want to explore the context as well, with the main purpose being to determine if and how to adapt your intervention, right, to the needs of this new group and this new community. So again, sounds like these methods are a good fit for you.
Yeah.
And I would add, as you start to plan and design your research project, to really keep in mind about what research question is going to be guiding you. In qualitative research projects, we want to find a strong research question that will help guide you through the process.
Okay, this is where I could use your help. So I've done a literature review, so I really feel like I understand kind of the HIV and prevention within this community, but I'm not really sure how to write a qualitative question and what that looks like. I'm very used to quantitative methodology.
Well, I think what's important to remember is that qualitative questions aren't necessarily complicated questions. It's helpful to remember that they're generally open-ended, which means they can't be answered with just yes or no answers.
Okay.
And a little bit different than surveys, qualitative questions really allow you to sort of understand, discover, and get to the truth and details of particular topics.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. And I would add that usually qualitative research questions start with words like how or what or even describe.
Okay, so maybe for mine, how does this community differ from the evidence-based intervention where it was originally developed? Or I like the word describe, so maybe describe the experiences and barriers of the new target population and how that will influence how we adapt this new intervention?
That's exactly correct. You're on track.
Great.
That sounds great. Have you also thought about who you might want to recruit for this study or who you want to participate?
I haven't yet, but I'm thinking I should probably talk to as many people as possible, right?
Actually, not necessarily. So for qualitative research, your aim in recruiting participants is to really go for depth over breadth. So it's much more useful to gather more information from a small group of people and dig deeper with them than it is to get small amounts of information from more people. So, for example, in your project, you're going to want to really understand the needs of this target population, right?
Yeah.
So, who are you going to talk to?
So that target population would be one, and then probably I'd like to understand the setting a little more, and so the people who are going to be implementing the intervention. So I'm thinking someone who's really knowledgeable about the community, like a community health worker.
Yeah, those are great ideas.
I think that's exactly correct. So you could convene a focus group with your stakeholders,
Okay.
or you could even do one-on-one individual interviews.
Okay.
There's certainly trade-offs and strengths for both methodologies, and we will talk about those strategies in upcoming videos. But
Great.
what's really important for you to remember is that qualitative research, you don't necessarily need a large sample size. As long as you get the information you need from the right people to really make sure to answer your research questions.
Great.
Well, so Brianna, I hope some of this information was helpful for you today.
Definitely.
I think it really is important to remember, though, as you start to plan and design your research project, that you need a strong research question, and you need to really think about who you're going to talk to. But also you can think about during the planning and designing phase sort of the analysis approach and how you plan to analyze the qualitative research data that come in, and also how you're going to communicate those findings to the general public. So these are important topics that we'll be discussing in future videos.
Yeah, this has been really helpful, and it's been helpful to think through these qualitative concepts as I develop this proposal. So thank you for having me.
Great. Well, I want to thank Brianna for taking the time to be with us today. And we hope that you'll join us next time as we meet new investigators to talk about new projects and new issues in qualitative research. And remember that Jessica, Randall, and I offer a wide range of qualitative services at UNC. So if you feel that we can help you with your qualitative studies, please don't hesitate to reach out to us because we'd love to talk to you. Until next time,
Happy interviewing!